What's up, guys? It's Jagged Josh. This is part 2 of Old Time Religion. We last left off with Gawani here. He gave us the Sacred Datura route, which I'll go over that real quick. The Sacred Datura route was a drug in Fallout New Vegas, the DLC. I think Honest Hearts. It's one of the DLCs with the Sacred Datura route, where the player has to take it and defeat this bear, or I don't know, I could be getting that wrong. Somebody please correct me, but yes, I do remember that part of it. I just forgot like the major part. Anyway, so Gawani here gives us the Datura route, and we take the tea and we drink it, and we enter the land of the Datura. I use the doorway, a bit of a cheeky way to do it. Now, check this out. This is the new world space that I made. Really went for like a trippy vibe. Just to symbolize that, you got like really, really high or something like that. Not sure what that's a shadow of, but yeah. Yeah, you see the T-51 there. There's some mushrooms, floating bridge. There's actually a secret down here if you go down. Just like some extra loot. This giant mailbox. But yeah, spent a good amount of time decorating this. Wanted to make it look pretty special and unique. And if you look here,
Hi.
it says Pride. Now, these NPCs are meant to represent the 7 deadly sins. So we have Pride here, and this NPC will actually look like your character. Get it? Because Pride. And you got Gluttony here with the food. Oh, the music just kicked in. It's from Fallout 2. I think it's... it's Fallout 1, Trader's Life or something like that. I forgot the exact name of the track. But here we have Greed and Envy. Green with envy. We have Lust. This is just an edit of, I think, Curie's dress. So... And you can loot this, by the way. And we have Sloth. And Wrath, which is the... There he is. This new Deathclaw that I made. A new texture. Looks pretty awesome. And this little Easter egg, Vault 13, evolved from number 1. If you look at the sun, it's its own custom texture. Really, really nice, really trippy. Along with the screen effect here. And, these things, the giant things, like the stroller, the motorcycle, the exit sign. Some of these things are meant to be used as cover, because I know that most players like to just run and gun when it comes to this kind of stuff. So let me just get rid of this guy real quick, and let me see if I can kill everybody. So yeah, in the middle of this fight, the NPCs now. Oh, I should have mentioned, by the way. This is the update, the 1.1 update. Gawani's armor is now available. You'll see what that is. I fixed the typo, and the NPCs, the hostile NPCs in the mod, are now scaled with your character. Because I noticed one YouTuber, I think Degenerate Dak, shout out to him, by the way. He did a review of this mod really quickly, I think within an hour or two it came out. So shout out to you. He beat it really quickly, and I thought, maybe I should have made the NPCs a little harder, but it's okay. It's supposed to be an early/mid-level quest anyway, but now it should be a little bit more challenging in the later levels. So let me just take care of these guys real quick, and I'll be back. So when you defeat Wrath and loot him, he'll have the key on him, which you can use to unlock this door. Now I made it so that the map marker was on this door here instead of the actual looting of the body. I wanted to do it in vein of original Fallout quests that don't really hold your hand. I know some players don't really like that, but I encourage people to go and explore and really immerse themselves in the world and try and figure out things to do. So we're gonna advance the quest, and when entering I love when that happens. And when doing that part of the quest, you'll be transported here towards the wreck of the ship right here. I forget what it's called. I know it just flashed on the screen, but I wasn't paying attention. So you'll see you say you sobered up and you got to head back to the church. And I figured it would make sense, being that you were around this area, that you pretty much were just, you know, drunk, high, whatever you were, and you made your way up here to the wreck of the Northern Star. That's what it's called. So you got to return to the church, which we'll do now. Now, when you come back to the church, there might be a Deathclaw here, so you're gonna have to take care of him. Now, once you do that, you head back down into the Forgotten Church, and you'll have the key, so the door should be good to go. Now we're inside the Forgotten Church. There's an enemy here, and there's also in the new update I added something new, where Gowani leaves something behind for you. Spirits be with you, Jagged. I was able to sneak this in here without Pastor Kane noticing. Take this armor as a reward for your bravery and a token of my appreciation. May it serve you well in battle. From Gowani. So as you see, you get the new tribal armor here, and it has some pretty good stats. So I'm gonna actually don it right now. 60 damage resist, 25 physical, 25 radiation, or actually I forget what those are, to be honest. But it has some good stats, so have fun with that new armor as well. I just added it in. That's for the 1.1 update. Now, as you see, the roach is named Johnny, and he has a dog collar, which is supposed to symbolize Pastor Kane's. This is Pastor Kane's pet, as the only friend he was able to make down here. And we have to find Pastor Kane and tear him a new one. Whoa. And he's going to be a little bit more difficult now this time around, because he levels with your character. That was pretty smooth, though. So he has his own vestments, its own custom texture. If I just flip him, I don't want to take it off of him, but you can flip him around, and you see he has an Old Testament and the famous Bible verse from Pulp Fiction that everybody knows and loves, Ezekiel 25:17. Which I thought would be appropriate for his character. It's a one-of-a-kind pastor's vestments, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And this is the Forgotten Church. This can be used as a player home. Something simple, a little bit dark, and as you can hear in the music right now, it's Metallic Monks from Fallout 1. I thought it would fit Pastor Kane's story a little bit, that he's been alive since the bombs. As you can hear the sirens, and it's a really, really dark tune. It's probably one of my favorite Fallout tunes ever. And this little hole right here, you'll get some radiation when you get near it, but there is a secret down here. I don't want to spoil it, but there is a nice little secret, nice little loot down there, and it could also be used to dump these bodies if you decide to use this as a player home, which is a really fun thing to do. But I'll take care of that later. So now we have to find the good book, which should be in this safe. And as of update 1.1, it's no longer a lockpick. You need a key, which I believe is in this here. Let's get that open.
That's it.
Oh, it's got some nice loot. And some stuff in the fridge if you want to take it. Makes some nice loot there. Excuse me. Take some nice loot there. You got the good book, and the quest advances. Also, you might want to check out Pastor Kane's terminal. I can try and unlock it. I might not be able to do it. Oh, look.
Yes.
There's a neat little Bible verse there. It's a little sad, to be honest. You can pause the video to read that if you want. And this tape, I'm going to eject it. It's called Forgive Me. I would suggest giving it a listen. It's a log from Mr. Kane himself, and he is voiced. I've noticed that some people commented on the mod page saying, oh, well, I didn't really hear him, or if he was supposed to talk, I killed him. Just read this holo tape, and you'll get a little more insight into Pastor Kane. And again, there's that little secret down there that I don't want to spoil. But yeah, that's essentially it. So we got to return the book to Eli and see what the deal is with that. So I'll be back. So here we are back at Eli's camp. We just got the good book, and we're going to bring it back to him.
Well, I'll be. Glad to see the good Lord kept you safe. Got that book?
Yes, here you go.
Hallelujah. You're all right, Slick. Thanks a mil. As promised, here's your caps. And take this here weapon as a tip. Served me well back when I was hunting ghouls in D.C. And may the good Lord continue to watch over and protect you in the wasteland.
So there goes the quest. It's complete. Old Time Religion. You get a decent amount of XP if you're an early level, and you get this new pistol and the caps as well. So check it out. It's over here. Redemption is the name of it. You can inspect it. Has a nice little engraving. Shout out to, I think his name is Snake Balls, for doing the engraving texture. I hope he doesn't mind. I did a little edit, gave it a normal map to make it really cool, and I added personally my favorite Bible verse, Joshua 1:9, not only because it's my name, but because it's a nice verse. You should look it up, and I think it's appropriate for this here weapon. And it's a good weapon too. It has some decent stats, and it's automatic, so you don't have to keep pulling the hammer every time you shoot it. So that's really cool. And as a cool little, extra thing for this mod, you can now use Eli as a companion.
Thanks again for your help, partner. The good Lord will shine upon you all the days of your life.
There's a few other talking options here, but you can recruit him.
You interested in traveling together?
Since you stuck your neck out for a fellow in need, why not return the favor? Lead the way, partner.
And he can be used alongside vanilla and modded companions because he uses his own AI. So I know he's in the middle of smoking. Sorry to ruin your stogie, but we can command him now, just like any other companion. The only stipulation here for him is that he can't be sent to a settlement. He can only be dismissed and be told to wait. You can trade with him. You can ask him his thoughts, which is probably one of my favorite features of the companion here.
Howdy.
Your thoughts?
The good Lord's love knows no bounds. If only the people of the wasteland were the same.
He says a little over 10, about 10 different lines you can ask him.
Never mind.
And he's a really fun and cool companion to have around. He also says things during combat, which I think is pretty fun to have. So I wanted him to feel a little bit more alive than some companions, because I've seen some companion mods where they just don't say a thing. And I got in contact with the voice actor. By the way, shout out to the voice actor, Mark McCauley, who did the voice of Eli. He had a real Sam Elliott, Western cowboy kind of vibe, exactly what I was going for, and he killed it. Shout out to Karim Erdink. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, dude. But I'll link his stuff in the description. He's also a great voice actor. He did Gowani and Letter E from the Nexus, which is actually my brother. He did the voice of Pastor Kane, his little holotape there. So yeah, this was my first quest mod, and I had a lot of fun doing it. It took me some time to get together, but with the help of a few other modders in the Project Valkyrie Discord, I was able to kill it. I'm really proud of my work, and I hope you enjoy my work as well. I would say stay tuned for more content. I have more YouTube videos planned and more mods, definitely. And on Instagram, I like to post my artwork. I do digital art. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and thank you for downloading and playing. I also want to say that the mod is now available on Xbox as well. So give that a download over there if you have Xbox. And yeah, it's had a lot of fun making it, and have fun having Eli as a companion now in the Wasteland. I know I do. So thanks again for tuning in, and stay tuned for more videos, guys. Later.